Hi, 8th graders. We are reviewing today lessons 7, 8, and 9. We're going to go through them one lesson at a time. So lesson 7 was classification of solutions. So we had 3 of those. The first one was one unique solution. So for example, x equals 1. Next we had no solution. So for example, you end up with 4 on one side, 3 on the other. They do not equal each other. And last, infinitely many solutions. So for example, we had the one problem where if we did it one way, we got 7x equals 7x. The other way, -3 equals -3. So let's do a couple examples. So let me go up and find this one quick so that I do it correctly. Just a second. Okay, so first we're going to distribute. So 3 times 6 is 18x. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus equals 24 plus 18x. Maybe you already recognize what's going to happen. We're going to subtract 18x on both sides. And we are left with 24 equals 24. Therefore, this has infinitely many solutions. And we actually can abbreviate this. A lot of times they just write IMS, infinitely many solutions. Okay, next, here we have 5x minus 8 equals 11 minus 7x plus 12x. So we're first going to combine our like terms on this side. So 5x minus 8 equals 11. -7 plus 12 is going to leave us with a positive 5x. We're going to subtract 5x on both sides. And we are left with a -8 equals 11. -8 does not equal 11, so we have no solution. Okay? Next one. This is lesson 8. Lesson 8 was linear equations in disguise. So it might not look like a linear equation to start with, but it is a linear equation. So we're going to do 9.5 times on this side and 12. So we multiply by both the denominators on both sides. Sorry, you can see my hand in there because I'm writing on the screen. Okay, so we end up with 12 times x minus 2 equals 9.5 times x plus 2. We're going to distribute 12x minus 24 equals 9.5x plus 19. Okay, we're going to scroll down a little bit. So subtract by 9.5x on both sides, and we're going to just right away add 24 to both sides too. So we end up with 2.5x, sorry, we're getting a little sloppy on the other side, equals 43. We divide by 2.5, divide by 2.5, we end up with x equals 17.2. Okay, we'll do one more from lesson 8. So same thing, this one's a little bit more difficult because the x's are on the bottom. So what's actually going to happen is we're going to multiply by 8 and 5. So times 8 times 5 times 5 times 8. So we have 5 times 3 minus 4x equals 8 times 2x, plus 1/4. We're going to distribute. So we then have, let me get rid of that, 15 minus 20x equals 16x plus 8 times 1 is 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, so we are going to add 20. So then we have 15 equals 36x plus 2. We're going to subtract the 2. So 13 equals 36x. Divide by 36, divide by 36. So x equals 13 over 36, and we cannot simplify that one. Okay. Last but not least, we had lesson 9, which was an application of linear equations, so using them in real life. I'm going to read you what the problem is. I already wrote the equation for it, so 1 second. Thanks for being patient. All right, so it's 3 consecutive odd integers have a sum of 3. What are the numbers? So 3 is our sum. Because they're odd, we have to skip one every time. So we have x plus 2 plus x plus 4. So we're going to combine our x's. So 3x plus 6, because 2 plus 4 is 6, equals 3. We're going to subtract the 6. We have 3x equals a negative 3. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. X equals negative 1, but we're not done. So one of our numbers is negative 1 plus 2 is going to be positive 1 plus 2, or negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So if we add those together, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus a negative 1 is going to give us 3. Okay, so that's it. Your assignment is going to be completing some questions for lessons 7 to 9 review. So it'll be on Edmodo, it'll be a quiz. There will be questions from each of the lessons, so this will help me better understand if you are understanding this. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great Thursday.